pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pag-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng ETUlay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayun din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9 ng umaga hanggang 7 ng gabi ang ating ETUlay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive, and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our module, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
An awesome and amazing afternoon, everyone. Welcome to ETUlay online tutorial. We are now in quarter 4, week 6. So, kumusta po tayong lahat? And I know everyone is excited. And with that, to all our tutees, parents, and of course, our dearest teachers, have a smile in your face, love in your heart, fine thoughts in your head, and we will be having peace in our soul. And of course, I would like to recognize all our learners who are with us this afternoon. I know you have been waiting for this time slot, 2:20, and you will be with us until 3 o'clock this afternoon because we'll be learning, of course, relevant topics for English 8. And yes, hello, Richelle. And ayan, of course, good afternoon to you. Watching from Ocampo National High School, English teacher niya, si Darwin Oliver Santillas. Hello, hello, sir. Yeah, Sir Darwin. And of course, we have here Aiza May Magaway Pulido. Good afternoon from Don Mariano Marcos National High School. All right. Wow, a lot of watching this afternoon. And of course, si Kurt Axel Furok. Good afternoon. With us, of course, ayan si Aiza. Na-recognize na natin kanina. And we have also Jasmine Said. Hello. Ayan, grade 8, section Leo. Good afternoon to everyone. And we have here with us also from STEC, a senior high school. We have senior high school of Marigondon. Good afternoon to all of you here in Lapu-Lapu division. Yes. Hello, Angel. Hello sa'yo, anak. Of course, you are from Marcos National High School, Ipil, Echagi, Isabela. South District. Wow, yung taga SDO Isabela, I know you are all active. Andyan din kasama natin si Angel Agustin as always. Ayan na every Tuesday, you always choose English Day. Ayan si Leia de Vera. Hello anak, good afternoon. And we are so excited, especially sa inyong mga output, no? Alright. So, moving on, kahit wala si Tutor Jovi, no? Of course, we will continue learning this tutorial session. And of course, I'm so glad dahil may visitor tayo, a very special, credible, and of course, competent one in teaching you how to deliver a speech. That's why, antabayan nyo kami ha, huwag kayong aalis. So, once again, we are live in DepEd EdTech Unit, DepEd tayo. At of course, ating DepEd ETUlay Facebook pages. And of course, ating YouTube channel ng DepEd Educational Technology Unit, DepEd TV, and DepEd Philippines. So bear with us and take note with these important dates. We have 2 weeks left. Yes, this week we are now in sixth week, but on June 13 to 17, that will be our seventh week. And of course, the recognition day that will be on June 20 to 24. I know all of you are excited for that as well. And of course, everyone, uh, please like and share this live link so that you can share it to your friends because sharing is loving and of course sharing is caring this time. Let's have this mention them. Mention your classmates, maybe your seatmates, your neighbor, your schoolmates, and mention this one like I am happy you are here. Sino ba yung i-mention ninyo? Tingnan natin sa ating comment section. Alright, nakaka-excite. Sino kayo yung i-mention na ninyo, no? Ating mga mahal na learners o duties. Okay, go, go, go. Keep coming. Ayan, huwag kayong mahiya. Of course, saya na talagang may ma-mention kayo dyan. Sige nga. Okay, go, go, go. Alright, there you have it. So, I know lahat tayo no talagang gustong makasama this afternoon. All right, ayan na. I am happy you are here. Norly de Verdara from Kurt. Go. Ayan, done sharing na po, Tutor Ruby. Sabi ni Leia. Then here, na-mention din ni Raven, yung kanyang friend. Ayan, I'm happy you're here. Mary Antoinette Daddy, sabi ni Avana. Oh, wow. Talagang gusto ko kayong i-recognize, no? But our time is limited. But let's continue. Ayan, sabi ni Aiza, I'm happy you are here, Emerald Bulyungan. Wow, nakaka-excite kayong lahat. Then, last week, we had this additional exercise. You're going to compose an effective paragraph on how your K-pop idols have influenced you. And a rubric was given so that you are guided on how you're going to be graded in this activity. Ay ano, last week na ipakita natin to. And congratulations to the amazing English tuties or amazing English tuties natin of the week for quarter 4, week 5. Congratulations, Norlen Verdadero. We have also Avana Polius, Jasmine Batad, Kurt, Axel Forok, Marniel, Kyle L. Ramos. Congratulations also to Christopher Andrew Respicio, Ryan Jake Soliva, Jalen Rose, Di Guzman, hello, hello. Hello, Kaflaya Soriano, Leonardo L. Angeles, congratulations. And of course, congratulations also to Brian Iraola, Ken Santo Domingo, Monique Duque, Norlin Verdadero, and of course, Sunny Boy Idig Pio. We have also Leia De Vera and Rayben Manuel. But you know what? Syempre, sabi ko sa'yo, I have a surprise to all of you, my dearest learners, alright? So please stay with us kasi hindi ako nag-iisa. Yes, wala si Tutor Jovi. She's not around because she's doing something very, very relevant. And but this afternoon, please take time to be with us because we have a very credible tutor this afternoon. Are you excited? If you're excited, ayan, flood your hearts now in our comment section. Go, go, go. Ayan, in a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ayan, sino kaya yung makakasama ni Tutor Ruby this afternoon? Yehey, nakaka-excite. Alright, there you have it. Okay, but before that, since the hearts are still flooding in our comment section, i-recognize muna natin yung mga Amaze English schools sa grade 8. We have Ocampo National High School, SDO Camarines Sur. We have also Santa Lucia National High School from SDO Bulacan. We have Ingo Dramona National High School of SDO Isabela, Diamantina National High School of SDO Isabela, Don Mariano Marcos National High School, still in SDO Isabela, and from SDO Bulacan, Partida National High School, from SDO Butuan City, Ampayon National High School, and from SDO Isabela, Ramon National High School, at SDO Apayao, Clupis National High School. Congratulations to all of you. At ito na nga ang ating very special guest for this afternoon. Why you should take time to be with her? Because she got first place in table topics contest. If you are familiar with Toastmasters Club. Ayan. And she got also first place evaluation contest in Pinoy Toastmasters Club. First place in table topics contest, Pinoy Toastmasters Club. And second place in evaluation contest in Area M4. At the same time, she got second place for evaluation contest in Rookie Monster Speech Contest. Ayan, do you wanna be like her? So, for this afternoon, our special guest is a teacher too of Columbia National High School. She completed her Master of Arts in Teaching English at Sultan Kudarat State University in the year 2019. Currently, she's in the second semester of the degree of PhD in ayan, grabe yung education major in applied linguistics at the University of Southern Mindanao. She was awarded she was awarded as Sultan Kudarat's Best News Reporter during the 2021 year-end awarding of DepEd 12 sa ERE and had elected as president of Sultan Kudarat Division Junior High School English teacher. She's happily married and blessed with 5 angels. Yes, 5 angels lang naman. So with us this afternoon, let us welcome Tutor Sahira Di Andao. Ayan, welcome po, Tutor Sahira.
Yes, yes,
How are
yes. Good
you?
afternoon. Still going
Mm-mm.
fine.
Yes, batiin niyo po yung ating mga learners because they are so excited to be with you this afternoon, Tutor Sahara.
Hello sa ating mga tutors out there, our beloved learners. We are very much happy to be a part of this once-in-a-lifetime event just like this to impart knowledge among you. So just stay in because we will be within this hour together as we finally learn English 8.
Yes, and we will be having a review activity, Tutor Sahara. So please read the directions po.
Okay, so for a sort of review, read each item carefully and then type the letter of your correct answer.
Yeah, so the first 1. How to achieve coherence in paragraph writing? Is it A, by focusing on a single topic, or B, by using logically connected sentences? So I know our learners have learned a lot last week, Tutor Sahara, right? So go,
Yes.
go, go.
Let's
Oh,
try in,
yes.
everyone. Kindly type in your answers.
Yes, and I know our learners are so fast in typing their answer, Tutor Sahara. All right, there I have
Yes.
it. Nakaka-inspire talaga yung mga learner natin eh. Ayan, yan. Oh, I see the answers of Havana, Kafleya, Aiza, yon. Si Chloe Viernes, hello. And according to them, Tutor Sahara, letter B is the correct answer for number 1.
So
Let's check
let us
if they are
see.
correct.
Yeah.
And the correct answer is letter B. Wow, good
Yay!
job.
Wow.
All right.
What a good
Please do the
start.
yeah. Please do the honor in reading question number 2
Moving
to the
on,
Sahara.
yes, the number two. Which of the following statement describes unity in a paragraph? Is it A? All sentences in a paragraph are related to the topic sentence. Or is it B? All sentences in a paragraph are arranged logically. So learners, give it a try. Jot down your answers on the comment section.
Yes, and they are so fast to the Sahara. Sabi ni
Wow,
Avana, letter
amazing.
A. Monique also answered letter B. Wow, oh no, A. Wow. Oh, Leia, I see also the answer of Jasmine, Aiza. All right. Chloe, still participating this time. And of
Wow,
course, we
amazing.
need to check. Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Let
how
us try to
active our
see.
learners are. And the correct answer is letter A. All sentences in a paragraph are related to the topic sentence. Moving on to
Wow.
number 3. Which of these choices is true about concluding sentence? A. It restates the topic sentence. Or letter B. It gives details to develop the topic sentence. All right, Tutor Sahara, can you recognize the learners that are giving their answers in our comment section?
Let us
Yeah.
see.
All right. Ayan, while
Can you
waiting
please
for their
do it?
answers. Yes, hello, hello to Aiza May Magaway Pulido. And ano, they're so fast shooters sa Hera, according to Avana, Kafleya,
Wow.
Jasmine. Yeah, their answers are letter A. So let's check.
So fast. Let us see.
And the
What's
correct
the
answer
correct
is
answer? Letter
yes, you are
A. Yeah.
correct.
Wow. They're very
Letter
good.
A. Yeah. Yes, that means to say they listened and learned a lot for the previous lesson. Now, moving on to number 4, Tutor Sahara, please take it away.
Okay, moving on to number four. Which of the choices below is not the supporting sentence of the given topic sentence? So, our topic sentence, African termites have beneficial uses. Is it A? A type of termite has been found to improve the quality of the soil. Or is it B? There are approximately 2,000 termite species, all of them varying in shape, size, and behavior. So, learners, go ahead, give a hint, give it a try on what particular choice is not a supporting sentence.
And right now, Tutor Sahara, our comment section is flooding with their answers for number 4. And I see the answer of Christopher, Laika, we have Avana, Jasmine, Kafleya. Oh no, I love our learners. And their answers is letter. Oh
What
yeah,
letter
let's
is
check.
it?
Yeah, letter B. This is the correct
B.
answer. Okay, since we are oh no, wait. Since we are talking about uh ano no, wait. Not the supporting sentence of the given topic.
Yes,
So,
it's not.
yes, it's not. Okay, take note, it's not. Kasi most of their answer is letter A, right? But the correct answer is letter B.
Well, then it's a good
Okay.
start as well, TM Rubilin, because they are
Mm-mm.
picking the supporting sentence. Okay, so but there's the word
Perfect.
not there, so it should
Mm-mm.
be letter B.
Yes. All right. So for number 5, choose the best topic sentence for the following supporting sentences. Number 1, during the day, Tourists enjoy walking on the white sand that sparkles in the sunlight. 2. Tourists indulge in adrenaline pumping activities such as parasailing, windsurfing, and kiteboarding. And third, at night, the beaches come alive with fascinating sand sculptures. During the day, ayan, yung mga ano natin, no, details. Alright, so going back to the thing, choose the best topic sentence. Is it A, tourists can enjoy many relaxing activities in Boracay? Or B, Boracay is the hottest beach destination in Asia? Let's check their answer. Go, 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 learners. You know what,
Oh, give it a
you know what, Tutor
try.
Sahara, our learners are the reason why the volunteer tutors in ETUlay are still doing their best, even if face-to-face classes is
Yeah, this has
ongoing.
been almost realized, yes.
Yeah. And right now, Kaflaya, Chloe, Isa, Avana, Christine, and the rest of them answered letter A. Tutor Sahara. Let's check if
So
they are
let us
correct.
check. Yes.
Yeah.
Let us see if it's yes, it's letter A. Very good. So they are
Good
really
job.
listening during the session last time.
What a fulfilled previous session. Now, last week, we had this one like the basic structure of a paragraph. Remember, we consider this burger as,
A
in
paragraph.
understanding easily, right? All right. So, ayan, Tutor Sahara, do you want to say something about this one?
Yeah, so as sort of review, these are the most important things, and that will be the inclusion in writing a paragraph. So, as a burger, it should have those filling as well as the bun in there. So, we have there the topic sentence. When we say topic sentence, it is a complete sentence that expresses the main idea of the paragraph. And another thing is the body, that it contains the supporting details which cite an example, evidence, relevant facts, reason, incident, and specific information. And lastly, for conclusion, it actually summarizes the main points and or restates the topic sentence in different words. So there you have it. If you want, just like eating a burger, having a paragraph like that, so don't you ever forget that these three main structure is really important to be included in a paragraph.
Yes,
Okay?
what a great metaphor. But now moving on to our uh, recent topic or current topic. We're done with week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and now we're in week 6. And the topic
Yes.
is about developing expository, explanatory, and persuasive paragraph. Ayan. Welcome again to our quarter for week 6. And with that, we're so grateful to the module references from SDO Navotas and SDO Zamboanga. Thank you so much, all the people behind these modules. And Tutor Sahara, can you please tell them the objectives of our today's session?
Yes, my dear tutors, just sit in there and try to listen everything because we should have to achieve the following. Primarily, identify the principles of speech writing. Secondly, appreciate the appropriate delivery of the self-composed speech. And lastly, compose a self-composed speech and speak eloquently. Wow, Tim revealing all those adjectives that we had this day is really relevant to our learners. And you should really have to learn all these things.
Yes, I strongly agree with you, Tutor Sahara. Now, for activation of prior knowledge, learners, please match the examples of text in column A with the type of text in column B. All right, so here's the activity. So you can type, make sure to write the number and the letter of the correct answer once. All right, go, go, go. We will give
Go
you enough
ahead.
time. Yes, for
Yes.
column A, Tutor Sahara, for number one, a research paper about World War II. For number two, an essay about texting and its effect on students' grammar skills. Third, a book review stating the Hunger Games are the best books and everyone should read them. Now for column B, ayan, letter A, expository text, B, explanatory text, or letter C, persuasive text. Oh, Tutor Sahara,
Okay. Yes. So go
do
ahead,
you have
learners.
something to add?
Yes, try to label it up. Whether the number one you can choose from column B, is it expository text, or is it explanatory, or persuasive? Same as with number two and number three. So go, go, go. Write your numbers with the corresponding letter of your choices. So let us wait.
Yeah. And they're so fast, Tutor Sahara.
Wow,
That's how
amazing.
great our learners are. Just imagine. Ayan, they have
Wow.
answers like Chloe. We have also, yan, Jasmine. We got also answer from Cyril. All right. Wow, nakaka-inspire yung mga learner
Yes, they're
natin.
really much participative. Go, go, go.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. The comment section were flooding with their answers. So I know they're
Yay.
all excited. What are the correct answers?
All right, let's reveal your answer. Let's reveal the correct answer. For number one, a research paper about World War II. All right, let's check, Tutor
Okay.
Sahara. And the correct
Let's
answer
try
for
to see.
number
And
one is
yes,
letter.
B. A research paper about World War II is an explanatory text. So later on, we will know why. Why is it that this research paper is actually an explanatory text? Now, how about number two, Tutor Ruby?
Yes.
Okay, number two, there you have it. An essay about texting and its effect on students' grammar skills is actually an expository text. And for number three, a book review stating that Hunger Games are the best books and everyone should read them is a persuasive text. Okay, so there you have it, Tutor Rubilin. I know they were very much
Yes.
excited to label
Thank you
up
so
what are
much for
those.
that, Tutor Sahara. All right, so this time, Tutor Sahara, I will give you the full screen po. I will just be here supporting you in the background. Take it away, Tutor Sahara.
Okay, so there you have it, my dear learners and cuties. This afternoon, let us try to know things about those three types of text that we had just labeled a while ago. So let us try to have developing an expository paragraph. What is it in expository that we should have to know? Expository writing defines what something is and explains how it works or tells the reader how to do something. So just like in the example we had there, a text, an expository text actually present facts and information on specific topic. So just like writing your own biography, those were example of expository writing. Okay? And it is actually designed first to explain about a certain facts, to inform our audience, and giving them some important information about the text that you had written. And lastly, it actually designed to be to describe a certain topic. And this as well includes language books, textbooks, news articles, instruction manuals, recipes, and the like. So those were example of those texts had an expository delivery of a kind of paragraph. And the structure of it is it actually typically follow one of the five formats. We have the cause and effect, compare and contrast, just like for example citing your side and why is it that you go contradictory to that, and description. If you wanted to describe how your house looks like, it falls under expository. Then we also have the problem and solution and sequence. Students can actually learn to recognize the text structure by analyzing the signal words contained within the text. So, what are these signal words? Let us try to find out. Okay, so the main features for expository paragraph. First, using words that clearly show what the author is talking about. So if you are familiar with adjectives, if you had seen a lot of things like that, then that is actually an expository paragraph. Then the organization of the text, just like what we had mentioned a while ago, the delivery of the sequence of the paragraph or the sentences in the paragraph was actually in a chronological manner. Then second person instruction with a pronoun you. So usually an expository paragraph utilizes the pronoun you, that is in second person. However, the use of the first person pronoun should be avoided. So there you have it. If you are doing or planning to have an expository paragraph, try to utilize the pronoun you, and it's a no-no for a pronoun I. And it does not overtly reveal the opinion of the writer. So there you have it. The reader is now, that's why it's called expository, because you will find the things that you wanted to learn at the last part of it. Now, moving on to explanatory paragraph. What's the difference between expository and explanatory? An explanatory text is a description or of nonfiction context. So it's reality or all are facts and basing it on the real life scenarios. And explanatory paragraphs enlightens one about the process, the product, and everything else that one needs to know about something particular. So just like writing a recipe, if you wanted to know everything, so in the recipe content, those were example of explanatory paragraph. Moving on to our next slide. In explanatory paragraph, our reader will expect to know the in-depth details and complex events through such a text. So there will be a discovery as well in the explanatory. It explains how and why natural, social, cultural, scientific, and other things occur. So just like an encyclopedia, those were an example of explanatory text. The purpose of this explanatory text is it moves beyond providing straightforward descriptions to look at things like causes and reasons why a certain thing actually exists. So there is in the explanatory paragraph. They move beyond a retelling of what happened, such as in a simple report, to address the why and how of what happened. So there you have it, the explanatory paragraph. Those were the important content. And for its structure, explanatory text usually open with general statement that introduces the topic to be explored. For example, during the winter, some birds migrate to warmer parts of the world. The various steps of the process are then explained in logical order. So there, explanatory, after giving such introductory statement, then details will be explaining to support the example that had given. So the main features of explanatory text: title reveals what is being explained. So in the title alone, you will know everything that is in the content of a text. Then it may contain diagrams, flowcharts, and illustrations of some factual representation or data being presented. It is as well written in a simple present tense. So remember, an explanatory paragraph usually written in present tense. And time connectives used such as first, after, then, next, finally, and the like. So there you have it, an explanatory. You are guided by these transition words in order for you to be led on what will happen next. And the last one is it talks to the reader directly. Like, for example, you'll be surprised to learn about why birds actually migrate. So there you have it. And the explanatory sentences will follow. Moving on to the persuasive paragraph. Persuasive paragraph is to make an effective argument. It convinces the reader that a particular point of view is worthy of consideration. So as you can see some advertisement from TVs, those were actually an example of persuasive text. They are trying to convince you on a certain topic. Yes, moving on to the next. Principles of speech writing. So these are the things you should have to consider in writing a speech. So what are they? Primarily, audience analysis. Try to know who will be your audience, to whom you will be delivering your speech. Second, data gathering. What are the things to be included in the speech that you wanted to write? And of course, we have number three, the writing patterns. Of course, the intro, the body, the conclusion, and the like. And number four, editing and revising. Try to check if all things were worked together before finalizing it. And lastly is, of course, rehearsing and preparing for a speech. Now let us try to go beyond all those things that were enumerated in there. For awareness of audience analysis, primarily, try to get the demography. So when you said demography, try to know their genders, their religion, their age, because there are actually some topics that is relevant to a certain group. Another thing is situation. Try to analyze the current scenario in the environment of your prospect, listeners, or audience. Another thing is the psychology. How about if I'm going to deliver this speech? Will it okay? Will it be okay for my audience? So try to consider that psychology. And the last one is the speech purpose and that topic as well. Know first, what is the purpose of delivering the speech? Are you going to inform them? Are you going to entertain them? Or you're going to persuade them? Okay, and now moving on to the next slide we have. So in the audience analysis in demography, it involves age range. Is it teenagers? Is it senior citizens and the like? The male and female ratio so that you will know what are the inclusions of the topic. Is it in favor of this particular gender? And the educational background. In delivering a speech or crafting a speech and writing it, try to consider the educational background and the level of words that you are going to use depending on the level. So if you are talking to or your audience will be elementary graders, then try to lower the level of words that are known to their level. And of course, affiliations or degree, program, and program taken. So if you're talking to some professionals, then try to elevate as well the level of the things that you are going to include. And the nationality, of course. Maybe you can consider, are they American? So I should have talk in straight English. Or maybe they were Filipino, so I can use the Filipino language as well. Then the economic status. Try to observe their status in life. So are they in the elite or are they in the poverty class? So that we will know what are the things to be included. And the last one is the academic or corporate designation. And now for the situation, try to analyze the time. Is it night? Is it day? The venue, the occasion, and the size. So those were the things that you are going to consider. How many time allotments were given to you? And for the audience analysis in terms of psychology, try to learn about their values, their beliefs, needs. So everything you try to look on those things for you to be guided on what are the things you're going to include. And For the speech purpose, so there you have it. I just mentioned it a while ago. An informative speech provides audience with clear understanding of the concept or idea presented by the speaker. You're going to give facts, a lot of facts for informative speech. Entertainment provides audience with amusement. So you can talk about their favorite celebrities, the K-pop idols, and the like. And the last one is the persuasive speech that provides audience with well-argued ideas that can actually influence their own beliefs and decisions. Okay, so there are the things that we are going to consider. And lastly, we have here the topic. In the topic, you are going to consider the focal point of your speech, which can help you after you have decided on your purpose. So if you had already know your purpose of the speech, then you can choose what particular topic you want. And try to as well study on strategies used in selecting a topic. First, using your personal experiences, discussing with your family members or friends, free writing, listing, asking questions, or semantic webbing. So those were considerations in choosing a topic. Now, for the topic, provide ideas, information, sources, and references relevant or related to a specific topic. And that is the topic that you had chosen. And strategies in collecting ideas, primarily try to visit the library. You can as well browse the web, observing a particular phenomenon, or trying to observe as well event related to the topic that you had chosen, or conduct an interview or survey. Moving on, after data gathering, we have the writing patterns. So how you're going to write? Primarily, you have there biographical, or categorical, or topical. So that will be the writing patterns. You can also utilize the pattern causal, the cause and effect, chronological, the sequence of the event, comparison and contrast, particularly in persuasive speech, as well as the problem, solution, and spatial. So those were the things that you're going to consider in writing patterns. Okay, moving on to number 4. Okay, so in writing patterns, these are the things that you're going to consider in biographical. Present descriptions of your life or of a poem, famous or not. So that's all about somebody's self or your own personal life. Then categorical or topical presents related categories supporting the topic. So like for example, if you are going to present this, then try to give a supporting details. Causal, present cause and effect relationship. This exists because of this, and this is because of that. So those are example of causal. And for chronological, presents the idea in time order. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. For the comparison or contrast, present comparison or contrast of 2 or 3 points. Then lastly, problem solution. Present an identified problem, its causes, and recommended solutions. Okay, and now in writing pattern outline, it should be hierarchical list that shows the relationship of your ideas. Which ideas come first? A good outline actually has ideas in line with your main idea or message. So topic number 1, support. Topic number 2, support, and the like. The elements of an outline include, of course, never to miss the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. Okay, moving on. So these are the basic structure of a paragraph. So we had already presented it. So let us try to have this one. In introduction, introduction is the foundation of your speech. It will actually determine the attention of your audience. Therefore, you should have to present the subject or the main idea of your speech. So in the introduction alone, you give the things that is all about the content. For body, you should have to provide explanations, examples, or details to help you deliver your purpose and explain the main idea of your speech. But always remember in the body, focus on this central idea. And for the conclusion, summarizes the main points or restates the main idea of the speech. Do not just restate but rephrase everything to sum it up. Okay, so in introduction, use a real life experience and connect that experiences to your subject or your topic. And another thing, in introduction, you should have to use practical examples and explain their connection to your subject. So that's for the introduction. And we can also start with a familiar or strong quote. So you can also use that in making an introduction. Then explain what that quote means. And number four, use facts or statistics and highlight the importance of the facts and the statistics that you had presented. And number five, tell a personal story to illustrate the point of your topic. And for the body of the speech, in here, all the things that you had mentioned in the introductory part will be given an explanation. Then you can cite examples, any details that can help you deliver the purpose of your topic or your speech. Then explain the main idea of your speech. One major consideration in developing the body of your speech is, again, focus on the main idea. Do not go astray, but always focus on the main idea. And for the conclusion, begin your conclusion with restatement of your message. Try to pack up with a powerful statement. Use positive examples, encouraging words, or memorable lines from songs or stories familiar to your audience. And try also to ask a question or series of questions that can make your audience reflect or ponder. And now for number four, the editing and revising. Your written speech involves correcting errors in the mechanics, such as the grammar, punctuation, capitalization, the unity of the thoughts, the coherence, and others. And the last one is, of course, in preparing a speech, do not ever forget to have a rehearsal. And rehearsing it allows you to identify what works and what does not work for you and your target audience. Another thing, some strategies include reading your speech aloud, recording for your analysis, or for your peers and coaches to give feedback on your delivery. It actually helps a lot. And the best thing to remember at this stage in rehearsing is constant practice makes perfect presentation. So there you have it for the rehearsing. And now for the guidelines in speech writing. Be guided of the following things to consider. Number one, keep your words short and simple. Audience love that one. Number two, your speech is meant to be heard by the audience and not read. So try to be communicative in a way that they will listen. And number three, avoid jargon, acronyms, technical words because they can confuse your audience. So that's why you consider their group if they understand the terms that you wanted to include, and make your speech more personal. So we really love that. Use your personal stories and use the personal pronoun I, but take care not to overuse it. So when you need to emphasize collectives with your audience, use the personal pronoun we to include them in your speech. And another thing in consideration for guide and writing a speech is use active verbs and contractions because they add to your speech's personal and conversational tone. Number six, be sensitive to your audience. Try to be observant if they are still eager to listen. And be careful with your language, jokes, and non-verbal cues. And you metaphors, and other figures of speech to effectively convey your point. So these are one more important thing to consider. And of course, manage your time well. Make sure that the speech falls under the time limit given to you. Okay, so there you have it, the guidelines in speech writing. So we have here a sample on how to deliver a self-composed speech. So are you now excited? Okay, so there you have it. Let me deliver an example of a speech, and this speech is entitled Just a Try. Growth is the aspiration of every individual. Good afternoon, my dear learners. When was the last time you bid yourself to give in just a try? It was 2013 when I first signed my appointment as Teacher 1 here at Telfast National High School. I was actually hesitant. I am afraid if I may be able to do the things that a teacher should always have to. But then I gave it a try. And luckily, I had coped up with the several challenges in the teaching field, not to mention how about to deal the students and as well as with other co-teachers. 2015, when one of the college students, a graduating college students, approached me and asked me if I can actually be their thesis advisor. At first, I was reluctant and hesitant, and I told them, can you please search for some other out there? I am not quite sure if I can give you the best thing or how will I able to impart learnings to you. But they tried to convince me that they actually choose me because they had a certain hint that they will learn. And in there, and I told them, okay, let's give it a try. And writing in there the manuscript, trying to correct all those errors and editing their works, it actually became my stepping stone. It leads me to writing and making more manuscript about those things. And primarily at the first step, it was really difficult. And in the process, I learned and I love the learning. 2019, when I graduated and completed my master's degree and actually published my first manuscript. In there, I proved to myself that accepting things which was actually beyond your control is the primary step in achieving the things that you wanted in your life. 2021, I joined the Pinoy Writers Toastmasters Club. And in there, you will be really tested to write and craft your speech even abruptly. At first, I'm afraid, how will I deliver my speech? I know that there are a lot of people out there looking and trying to watch every little words that I may say. And that makes me hesitant and bid me a greater fear of delivering a great speech. Then, all of those mentors that we had out there had a very remarkable evaluations that leads to a certain growth. And in there, I accepted that challenge. I tried to write everything in there, deliver it in front of my audience, receive feedback, and from there, I grow. What I'm trying to say here, my dear learners, first times will always be the most frightful thing to conquer. And if you succeeded on that first time, actually, that entails great learnings that it is not only to be utilized in the present, but actually it can equip you with a proper knowledge and understanding on how you're going to deliver or write a speech. So my dear learners, that was actually just like a writing. Writing your speech actually sometimes confuse you on things you wanted to say, but accepting a challenge on it will probably test you and give you learnings. So, what are my gains in writing and preparing for speeches? Primarily, the knowledge to be gained when you receive feedback from your mentors and your teachers out there. Another thing, it will give you directions and it will serve a purpose of an individual to actually we can deliver a speech whether we intended it or not. So that's why we must always have to be ready. And the most important thing that I gain in writing and delivering the speeches, the love and respect, and most especially your confidence. If you will be guided with all those patterns that we had given you a while ago, then that will somehow give you and equip you the things that you need in order to be a successful individual in the future. So, personal development is one key aspect to consider. Success is actually achieved and maintained by those who actually try and keep on trying. You may fail now, just try. You may fail again, then again try. And later on, success will be realized. Remember, every accomplishment starts with a decision to give even just a try. So there you have it, Tutor Robilin. That was an example of a
Wow.
speech entitled Just a Try.
Ayan, thank you so much for sharing your own uh, crafted yeah, speech, and of course you did it here. And thank you so much, Tutor Sahara. I know our learners are so inspired with you. And yes, in this topic for our generalization of learning, so then there are three key takeaways that our learners will take note. First, we have the introduction, body of the speech, and the conclusion. Oh, nakaka-inspire talaga
Yay!
yung ating
Yes.
guest tutor this
Burger.
afternoon. Ayan, nakakagutom. Ayan, have you eaten your lunch? Ako hindi pa. But let's proceed to the assessment, Tutor Sahara. Read each item carefully. Type the number, the letter of the correct answer. Go, 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 learners. Ayan yung number one. What is the text passage trying to persuade you to do? Okay, let me read the text. Clear your debts fast. Do you owe more money than you are making? Do you have lots of different debts? It's quick and easy to apply, and you could get the money within just 2 days. Yes, that's right. 2 days. So why waste time? So if you want to clear your debts, make home improvements, go on a holiday, or just buy something you've always wanted, call us now on 0900-7895-2369. Oh, is it letter A to go on a holiday? B, to make some home improvements? C, to take out a loan with the advertising loan company? Or D, to buy something you've always wanted? Learners, type now your answer in our comment section. Oh, go, go, go. Yes. What is the text passage trying to persuade you to do? Wow, our learners have a lot of answers. Tutor Sahara, from Chloe, from
Yes.
Princess, from Christopher. Ayan, they said letter B daw. But let's check. The correct answer for this is letter C, to take out a loan with the advertising loan company. Are you persuaded with this one, Tutor Sahara?
Sometimes.
Yes, as needed. All right. For number two, Tutor Sahara.
Okay, is it true or false? To get the attention of the audience and present the main idea of the speech is the primary goal of an introduction. So is it letter A true or letter B it's false?
And
And
the
the
correct
answers
answer
were
is
revealed. That was
letter
true.
A. Yes.
It's
And
an
for number three.
introduction.
Yes. Now, what is the purpose of the following passage of text? Accident treatment aims. Number one, control bleeding. Number two, minimize shock for casualty. Number three, prevent infection for casualty and between yourself and the casualty. Four, arrange for casualty to go to the hospital if necessary. So, is it letter A, to inform the reader that bleeding needs to be controlled? Or B, to describe the scene of an accident? Or letter C, to persuade the reader to attend a first aid course? Or D, to instruct the reader on what to do if they come across an accident? So type now your answer for number 3. All right, congratulations to those who got right answer for number 2. We have Chloe Marniel, Princess Mark Denver. How about for number 3? Wow, thank you for being with us, learners. Okay, go, go, go. Yes, let's check your answer. And the correct answer for number 3 is yes, you got it. Letter D, to instruct the reader on what to do if they come across an accident.
Yes,
Congratulations, everyone.
okay.
Ayan, si Christopher, congratulations. You got it right. Now, let's check Tutor Sahara if you're able to
Meet
share
our
it out.
objectives.
Yes. First, identify the
Okay.
principles of speech writing. Appreciate the appropriate delivery of the self-composed speech and compose a self-composed speech and speak eloquently. We're done with the first and second objective, but for the third one, okay. You have an additional exercise that you will be submitting to Tutor Robeline and Tutor Jovi, or you can also post your output in our official DepEd ETUlay Facebook page. So what will you do? Write a 3-paragraph speech to introduce yourself, applying the guidelines of speech writing. Of course, you have the freedom to choose either it is an explanatory, persuasive, or expository
Expository.
uh, paragraph. So, again, take this one, take note. You can screenshot or you can take a photo for you to be reminded, and please submit your output. And in the name of Tutor Juvie from SDO Butuan City, I'm Tutor Robilin from SDO Lapu-Lapu City, who always say, have a smile in your face, love in your heart, fine thoughts in your head, and of course, peace in your soul. And Tutor Sahara, do you have some words for our dearest tuties out there?
Yes, my dear tutors, as we part this afternoon, always bear in mind the importance of why is it that you have to learn speaking and writing. It has always been an important part of our lives. So always take care and try to answer as well the activities given by tutor Rubilin.
Yes, and of course, your voices matters to us, so you can scan the QR code presented there and evaluate the session honestly. And of course, read it carefully. Yes, and let's have this growth affirmation, everyone. So let's do it together. I am grateful for the challenges because they allow me to grow. And I'm so grateful that I'm an advocate of growth mindset. So let's have that. Let's embrace that. And of course, up next, English 9 with Tutor Eli and Tutor Joe. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for being with us. Have a great afternoon. Once again, thank you, Tutor Sahara. Have a great
Thank you for having
day.
me here. Bye.
Yay!
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag #ETUlayLevelUp. Huwag aalis ha dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!